What's up, Jacob here. Today we're talking about my favorite inshore setup. I've been rocking the Shimano Vanford 3000 on a Shimano Curado rod for quite a while now, and I think it's actually been almost a year. It's almost been a whole year that I've had this setup, so I just wanted to kind of highlight after using it for a long time and just explain why I think it is one of the best inshore setups. Now, I'm not one of the type that's like, oh, you gotta get Shimano or you gotta get this reel. There's a lot out there that's pretty good. There's a lot of dang good reels, there's a lot of dang good rods. It's really just preference, what you want. But I've been super pleased with this reel and rod setup. It's just insanely light. So we're gonna be fishing some live shrimp, maybe even throw some lures as well. Trying to catch reds, tarpon, snook, and trout. I've got a little tarpon spot I'm gonna hit up later today, see if we can get on some small juvie tarpon. And yeah, I'm gonna start with the fishing film. If you came here just to hear about the reel and rod setup, I'll talk about it a lot more at the end of the video. You can go ahead and go to this timestamp that I'm putting right here on the screen right now. If you're not subscribed, it would mean the world to me. It helps a lot more than you could possibly know. Liking, commenting, all that fun stuff. It all helps a lot more than you know. Appreciate it. Let's get to fishing. All right, I'm seeing some signs of fish in this area. We're gonna fish this for a little bit. Got my live shrimp over here tied on with a little crusher jig. Got 30-pound fluorocarbon leader just in case we hook into a snook. We're gonna see what we can find. All right, let's see a fish, 100%. I think it's a snook. I don't think I can cast to it yet. Spooked. Might be a redfish. He's spooked again. It's a redfish for sure. He's still just kind of chilling. Let's see if I can get him to sit on this shrimp. He's like, he wants nothing to do with it. You win some, you lose some. Oh, there's a redfish right there. He's swimming towards my shrimp though. He swam right under the boat towards my shrimp, but I don't think he wanted it. Oh, there we go. That's fish on. Oh! Dang it. Oh. Saw two snook just chilling under the dock. There it is. There's the hit. There it is. It's gotta be that small. Yeah, small snook. He's a small one. There was two of them down there. Loosen my drag a little bit. It's pretty tight. We'll go ahead and get Buddy in. Set him free before he frays us off. Come around here, buddy. Come on. Let's get you in before you fray us. Right through the top of the lip. Hook right out. Beautiful little snook. Big old mouth. Chewing on my thumb. We'll get him right back in. Quick release. He ready. He honestly didn't fray me at all, which is impressive. Had him hooked right in the top of the mouth, which is nice, so he didn't get to fray me at all, so I don't have to retie. Oh, that's a nice red. Oh no. Let's see if I can drop it in front of him and he'll eat it. Oh, he just hit it. He's on it, he's on it. Let's go. Got the hook set. Oh no, he popped off. Dang it. I didn't get him pinned. My drag was like really loose for some reason. I don't remember loosening it. Dang it. There we go. Pretty sure that's fighting like a snapper actually. I think we got a mangrove snapper. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. It's actually a keeper mangrove. He's 12 inches, so he is a keeper. It's a 12-inch mangrove. That's a nice fat mangrove, but he's gonna be set free today. We're not gonna keep him. We're gonna set him free and let him grow bigger. All right, back in the room, we're gonna start talking about this Shimano Vanford right here. Now this reel is honestly just looks-wise, this is a beautiful reel. I mean, just look at this thing. Like, that thing is so beautiful. It's honestly, if I'm being completely honest, what kind of drew me to it at first was just how good this thing really looked, and I've been pleasantly surprised at how well it works as well. Now, if you don't know, basically what this is the CI4 Plus. I think it's CI4. Yeah, CI4 Plus. The Stratic. They went to the Vanford, so it's its own thing now. It's no longer in the Stratic family. Now, it's essentially the same idea, same concept as the CI4 Stratic, where it's just a lighter version of the Stratic. And something that I've been kind of thinking lately is, if you look on Shimano's website, the Stratic is in freshwater reels and the CI4 Plus was in the saltwater reels. I think they made these more saltwater tough, and why I say that is I have a Stratic 3000 as well, and the roller bearing on it has gone out on me like 4 times. Other than that, it's been a really good reel, but this one just seems to hold up a lot better in saltwater than the Stratic does. And I've dropped this thing in the water probably 3 or 4 times, and I kind of baby my reels. I wash them off after every time that I fish, but I've had this thing for a year and it still works like butter. Now, I'm going to go over a little bit of specs in a second. I have them lined up here to kind of compare them to the Stratic, the Conflict 2, and the Daiwa Procyon, so I compare it to 3 other reels, just so you can hear like the specs and the actual technical side behind it. But that's kind of me talking on my butt there. I don't know a ton about that kind of stuff, so I just want to sit here and talk to you for a minute about just me personally using this reel and what I've loved about it. I have caught 40+ inch fish, some big juicy fish on this reel, and the drag is handled great. At the same time, I gotta give a shout out to the rod that I have. It's Shimano Curado, medium, 7'1", harbor rating 8 to 30 pound, lure rating 3/16 to 5/8 ounces, medium extra. And I've honestly loved this reel. This has been the lightest setup I've ever owned. I'll go ahead and get into the specs right now just so you can see how light this thing actually is compared to its competition. So we're going to start with the heaviest of the 4 reels up here on your screen. First, I believe the heaviest is going to be probably the Conflict of the Procyon. They're pretty close. So the 3000 version of the Daiwa Procyon, whatever you want to call it. Now their sizes are, I think, a little bit different than Shimano. I think they've started to switch more to regular sizing, but we're going to go for 3000. It has a max drag of 22 pounds, which is just 2 more than this. Well, 6 bearings plus 1. This is 7 plus 1. And its weight is 9.0 ounces. So a little bit heavy of a go right there. We're going to go ahead and switch to the Conflict now, which this one is a little hard for me to compare. They have a 2500 to 4000 now. Their 2500's max drag is only 12 pounds. This is 20. Their 4000 is 15 pounds, just still less than this. So I'm going to compare this with the 4000. They don't end up with the same amount of drag. So you get their 5000, which is 14 ounces, which is more than double what it says. I would say we'll compare it to their 4000. So the Conflict 2 and Conflict 2, 4000, max drag 15, and a weight of 9.5 ounces. So technically it's heavier than the Daiwa, but it's a 4000, not a 3000. Switching over to its family member, the Stratic. Now we're going to compare it to the 3000. The Stratic is lighter than the other two, coming in at 7.9 ounces, and I'll just go ahead and spoiler alert, the Shimano Vanford 3000, this thing is 6.3 ounces. This thing is as light as a freaking feather, and you can go all the way down to 5.3 ounces if you go down to the 2000, and 4.9 ounces if you get the 500, which is just insane. Now, they have a 2500, but if you're fishing for anything inshore, which is what I do, just not bass fishing, just get the 3000, because literally everything is exactly the same in the 2500 and the 3000. They weigh exactly the same. You just have a bigger spool size with the 3000, so there's no reason not to get the 3000 over the 2500. Now, I know a lot of people would say, why do you need something that light? I mean, the other reels really aren't that heavy, and that's true. But when you're working topwaters and flukes and just heavier lures throughout the day, your arm gets tired. There's some days that I'm out there fishing for like 9 hours before I catch my first fish for these videos, and it helps a lot to have something this light. And I use my Stratic sometimes, I don't use this sometimes, and it is a huge difference when I use this reel, like how tired and how quickly I get tired throwing these things. So I've just really enjoyed this reel. I don't want to sit here and just ramble on and on and on. I just personally would highly recommend this reel. I'm going to put a link down below so you can buy one if you would like. You can't go wrong. I'm not one to say that there is one reel that's the best reel. There's so many reels out there. There's a lot of good ones. Actually, one that I want to try soon is the Daiwa. I believe they're calling it the MK. They're calling it the BG, but it's not a BG. It's a brand new reel. And I really want, or it might be MQ. So the MQ or MK, I think it's MQ actually. And that's a reel that I actually want to try. But for the time being, I try to use this reel as much as I can, and I'm probably going to get a 5,000 soon in this reel as well. So that does it for the talk about the Vanford. If you're not subscribed, it means a lot. I think like 85 to 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed, which is quite a bit. So it means a lot. It helps a lot more than you would know. Like, comment, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you guys. Hope you catch some fish. If you do end up getting this reel, I know you're going to be pleased. You won't regret it. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.